The disappointment goes on. Um, Again, I was worked up to the point. This is the third time, fourth time, fifth time. I don't know how many times I done got worked up here, and to the point of losing my card again because they want to play games. So now I have to order another card because my card is gone because of what they did. I just keep saying all I wanted to do today was go out and wash my clothes. Wash my clothes, get some bleach, do some cleaning. Get my space together, get me back together. And then I go out there and here we go again, all over again. Messing with the situation to where now my card is lost. I have to, I can't even pay my bill real quick, just to get it out the way so that I can order me the card. Pay my bill and then order me a card. Well, no, because I don't need my card to pay my bill. But yeah, just to get my bill out the way. That's what I would do if I had my card right now. I would just get it out the way because of the simple fact that they took money off my card that I didn't ask them to and without my permission. That's all I wanted to do. But they stir up the situation to the point where my card is lost again. And I keep calling it, so I know how much is on there. If I hear a percentage go down, if I hear an amount go down, then I know that somebody stole it. But 9 times out of 10, the place that caused that distressing situation is the very place where my card should be. And I keep calling them and they saying they don't got it. But what y'all did was it was faulty. Losing situations because of other people. This is not what my vlog is supposed to be about, just to let y'all know. This stuff is coming up out of the blue all over again. Like, I experienced this already. I've already experienced this. I've blown past it. Like, I was past it. And then it's happening. All the frustration and stuff is happening all over again. My card is lost again. To be honest, this is like my 4th card I done lost in this city. And I do not lose my card unless you aggravate me or frustrate the situation to where I'm coming in peace. I was good. I was to the point where, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. I'm coming in, getting what I got to do. And then here go this woman just throwing me off because, like I said, it said $15 on the machine. It said $15. That was my payment. I paid it, and then while I'm waiting on her end, she like, I don't got $15 in the cash register to get 50. I don't got $50 in the cash register to give you. I'm like, what? That like kind of just woke me up in that moment. Like, what? What is you talking about? I did not hit $50. So the $50 was taken off my card. My card is gone. My rent is due tomorrow. I have to pay my electric a few days after I pay my rent. That card won't be here for a couple weeks, meaning I'm going to have to go back up to this office and tell them they're going to have to wait on the situation again because my card is lost again. And I'm going to have to deal with them, and I don't want to deal with them. They putting me in a situation where I got to keep going back to the places that cause the most stress, anxiety on me. I got to keep going back there because they keep aggravating the situation. They keep frustrating me. Like, if I wouldn't have left this house today, I would have been cool. But as a mother, I have stuff to do, whether I want to leave out or not. As much as my son be yelling at me, like, because he want to stay home, I'm yelling at myself, too. I'm crying. You crying out loud. I'm crying inside because I don't want to be out here. I really don't. And every time I come out here, something goes wrong. And then I'm bringing all that energy into my house. I just cleaned my house. My house is a mess now because I'm looking for the card that's obviously lost at the store, and I'm calling them, and they're denying that it's there. Y'all got me to this point, you know. I was good until I wasn't, all because of people and how they like to play with your mind and play with your time. Your children don't even matter in their eyes. The fact that you're a single mother, that does not matter. None of that matters. What matters is me proving a point, me getting what I want. And if I want to aggravate you and frustrate you, that's what I'm going to do. Because guess what? I can do it. Like I said, all of this that's happened in the past few days that I posted was not supposed to happen. It was not supposed to happen. These videos are not even supposed to be, I'm not even supposed to be posting these kind of videos. I did not even know this stuff will come up all over again, and people will go back to acting weird and scandalous all over again. And it'd be your own people. But like I said, it's beyond the color. It's beyond the people. It's those hidden agendas that chip on their shoulder. You don't know what's wrong with them, so they take it out on you, and they don't care about what they're doing, what stress they're causing. I did all of that today, and I was calm. I'm not going to do too much. And I wound up doing too much because they put me in that position, and then by the end of the day, I still got to go out to the store because I forgot to get something because y'all aggravated the situation. I was just at the store, but I couldn't think of everything that I need to get. I couldn't get everything that I need to get. And even if I left, I could have thought about it and then went back to the store, but the fact that y'all messed with my card and messed with my money, I don't even got the space to think about what else I need from that store. And then I'm supposed to get up and keep going. Fix him his food. Keep going. Get up and take care of me and keep going. Even though I'm being broken down every single day, I don't choose to go outside, but I have to go out there. Y'all act like I want to be in y'all face. Y'all act like I want to be out there. Because if it was up to me, I would not be there. But I have a child that y'all don't give a fuck about, obviously. Y'all don't care that I'm going through this. I have nobody here to do this for me or do this with me. So again, I lost my card. They took money off of my card they wasn't supposed to. I got to order a new card. I got my bills to pay tomorrow and in a few days after that. And now I got to figure out how to get these people to understand my situation so that they don't charge me over because I don't have my card. Because of my personal problems. How do I know they not going to flip out and treat me the same way I've been treated lately? Like they don't care. Because obviously a lot of people done flipped the switch to where I don't even know who y'all is in this life. 9 times out of 10, they're going to aggravate the situation when I go up there. Because it doesn't matter. And people just don't fucking care. I wish I didn't. But as a mother, we have no other choice but to. As mothers, we have no other choice but to. And this is the weakness that they're using all the time. This is the weakness that they're using. Because you're a mother, you have to care. So therefore, if I do this to you, you're going to feel a certain way because you're a mother. It's in you to care. I want to throw this damn money out the window because I didn't ask for it. And every time I look at it, I think about them. I didn't get on here to talk about this. I'm pretty sure people is just, you know, people is going to be people. That's just what it is. You're going to keep aggravating and frustrating. Aggravating and frustrating. Aggravating and frustrating. You know, that's what they do. But I did read this chapter. I got on here to read this chapter, and this chapter is basically about how the devil is working. The devil is working, like working his butt off. But it actually talks about when you become dumb to the situation. Like, when you become dumb to the situation, it's kind of hard to get your point across, and it's kind of hard to communicate how you feel. And it makes you, it kind of just made me question myself, like, okay, if my tongue is kind of stumbling in this moment, what's causing my tongue to stumble? You know, why can't I get out what I need to say? Why am I having a hard time getting out what I need to say? Is it because the devil is in me in this moment? Obviously, because that's what they do. You know, that's what they did. That's what their intention was, to harden my heart in that moment so that God, you know, wouldn't be with me then. Because when you harden your heart, as I spoke before, when you harden your heart, you're creating that distance between you and God. So the fact that I hardened my heart, that's what they wanted me to do. So therefore, they got into me. They allowed access for the devil to get into me in that moment. When you feel very, I was just talking about this, like when you feel very good, like you feel good, but at the same time, you're God-fearing, so you know you can't feel too good. You can't feel too, you know, like alpha in that moment. Better, because we're women. You can't feel too better in that moment because you can't, that's just, you can't be too egotist. You can't be too up there because you're a God-fearing woman. And being a God-fearing woman is that, okay, if I put myself up here too much, I might lose access to God, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to lose my access to God, period. So I'm going to keep, every time I crank myself up, I'm going to bring myself right back down. You know, I'm going to keep it low. You know, I'm going to keep that low. I'm going to keep myself in check, and that's what I've been doing. But that's when the devil's children come in, and they start frustrating the situation because they don't want God with you. They don't want God around you. They don't want God in your presence, because with God in your presence, they can't touch you. And that's all they want to do. They want to touch you. So therefore, they have to harden. They have to find a way to work for. They have to find a way to work against this situation, for you to work against your own situation. The fact that I went into the situation calm, knowing that I got, you know, it's me and God right now. We working on my life. 2 peas in a pod. They don't like that. They don't like that. So they had to, this woman that was acting weird at the cash register, you know, doing stuff that she wasn't supposed to do. That was the devil's child right there. That was the devil's child right there trying to throw me off guard so that she can throw her child, like, so she can work for the devil, so she can open the door for the devil. Like, this is, okay, so this is the devil's child, so I'm going to aggravate the situation. I'm going to mix her up real quick while she's so good, you know. I'm going to get her attention. I'm going to do all this and do all that, and then I'm going to throw her this cash, because that's what the devil does. The devil throws cash even when it's not necessary. What she did wasn't necessary, but she did it because she's the devil's child. I'm going to throw this in there, and basically you just threw me a whole bunch of the devil's seeds. You just threw me all of these seeds of the devil. And you got me to harden my heart towards the situation, because I knew what was going on. But the fact that I know what's going on, that makes me aggravated, and that frustrates me, because I know what's going on, but y'all acting like y'all don't know what's going on. But y'all know the whole time what's going on. But y'all had to do this. Y'all had to do this to give devil to access to me so that y'all can, seem as though y'all need God's help. Y'all need to be in my position more than I need it. So it says, and it came to pass that they were all convinced of the wickedness of Korah. Therefore they were all converted again unto the Lord. And this put an end to the iniquity after the manner of Korah. And Korah did go about from the house to house begging for his support. And it came to pass that they were all convinced that their wickedness of Korah, of the wickedness of Korah. And Korah was, that he's going around encouraging, oh, there's no God. How do you believe there's a God? How do you believe this is true? God is not coming back. These scriptures, how do you know this is from the God? This is from God, and that's how you know this person is of the devil. But Alma said unto him, if this cause should be taken from thee, thou wouldst again lead away the hearts of the people. This is all the purpose of Korah. Korah is trying to lead astray the hearts of the Lord. God's children and those hearts of the Lord. He's trying to segregate the situation. Therefore it should be unto thee, even as the Lord will. And it came to pass that the curse was not taken off of Korah, but he was cast out and went about from house to house begging for his food. And it came to, and when you begging, it's like, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put the devil in this woman's shoes, how she did me today, because it's just like you begging and you begging and you begging, and now she felt as though she needed to take that. She needed to take my attention to create this undivided attention space so that the devil can can come inside of my space and give her grace. She stole my grace, and she took it upon herself to try to take control of the situation, messing with God's children because I'm hungry. And if you ain't going to give it to me, I'm going to snatch it. And it's a lot of the devil's children working, and a lot of the God's children are only customers. So being that the devil's children feel like they're superior, they got more control over the situation, and now they're tempting God's children because they're in a position to tempt them. They're in a position to frustrate them. And therefore, being in that position is easy for the devil. Oh, thank you, my child, and boom. Now he just touched one of God's children. So I'm going to read the last couple verses and then I'm going to end because my battery is going dead. And it came to pass that as he went forth among the people, among the people who had separated themselves from the Nephites and called themselves Zoramites, being led by a man whose name was Aram, and as he went forth among them, behold, he was run upon and trodden down even until he was dead. And this we see the end of him who perverted the ways of the Lord. And this we see that the devil will not support his children at the last day, but do speedily drag them down to hell. So these are what someone as the devil would do. So he was saying, I know that I am dumb, for I cannot speak. I know that nothing saveth where the power of God could bring this upon me. And I always knew that there was a God, but behold, the devil has deceived me. This is him apologizing. But it's where he was, okay, so this is where he was questioning. And now when the chief judge saw this, he put forth his hand and wrote unto Korah, saying, Art thou convinced the power of God? And whom did ye desire, and Alma should show forth his sign? Would ye that he should afflict others to unto to show unto thee a sign. Behold, he has showed unto you a sign, and now will dispute more. So Kahor just kept saying, give me signs, give me signs. But Alma said unto him, thou hast had enough signs. Thou hast had signs enough. Will ye tempt your God? And he keep tempting and tempting and tempting. Will ye say, show unto me a sign, when ye have testimony of all these thy brethren, and also the holy prophets, the scriptures are laid before thee. Yea, all these things denote there is a God. Yet even the earth and all things that are upon the face of it, yet in its motion, yet in also regular form, do witness that there is a supreme God. But Korihor just kept going and kept egging on and kept egging on and kept egging on. It's not the fact that Korihor don't believe there is a God. It's the fact that Korihor is working for the devil, and Korihor is trying to stress and frustrate Alma, who is a child of the Lord. This is the intention the whole time. I'm not sitting here asking you these questions so that you will answer or question me. I'm frustrating you. I'm doing my job, because once I frustrate you enough, I'll get you down to a level to where I can attach you, I can leech onto you, and I can use you for my, my purpose, and I can get you out of the Lord's, from the devil's trying to get you from under the Lord's wing. Taking you will give it's like a weapon. Is taking you. Taking one of God's children is bait to a hook. God wants his children, and God is there for his children. So if I take you, I'm going to just have, God is going to come to me looking for you. If I bring you down a notch, God won't find you. Because once you harden your heart, you become like devil's kids. You become like the devil's children, and that's the disguise. You harden your heart towards the situation. The devil has disguised you as one of his children, and now God can't find you. Where are you? Where are you, my child? Well, the devil has took a hold of me. So, yeah, I'm done. My battery needs a charge, and I will talk to y'all another time. This is where I'm at, A lot of these videos I am very sorry for. I apologize, because I did not know how my situation would get frustrated all over again like this. I didn't mean for this. Honestly, I didn't, but this is my life. This is the life I live. It wasn't like this before. I can say it was not like this. When I lived in Akron, I did not go through this. Never did I ever go through this. But coincidentally, in other words, purposely, I'm being tempted, because obviously this is the devil's playground right here where I'm at, and I just keep getting tested, and I keep getting stressed out, because, people gonna be people. And they gonna keep frustrating you because they can. And every single day we have to face the devil's children. And the fact that we have to face them because we are surviving, we gotta go out there and do what we gotta do. This is their chance every single day to frustrate us and take our peace, take our grace, and cloak us in Satan's disguise. They're throwing that cloak over you, so that God won't see you or God won't find you, so they can take whatever they can take from you. And then when God finds you, you're there naked, and everything's just taken from you. Because they got a hold on you. They got a hold of you. So, yeah, just watch ourselves, because These people they weird. Today they was definitely being weird, and you know, they got my undivided attention. They stole my undivided attention, and they took my situation for granted. And now I'm a lost cause, and my situation is a lost cause because I have to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills. So I don't even know if I'm going to be posting any more videos after this because I got to figure this out now. You know, I'm just, yeah. So whatever. I'm out. Bye.